is to announce that the North Carolina Democratic Party is calling for a statewide boycott of all Variety Wholesalers properties in North Carolina, including all Roses, Maxway, Super Dollar, Value Mart, and Super 10 stores. We're calling for this boycott as a result of the extensive independent expenditures made by ARCO's various 527 and 501c4 organizations, groups that go by the euphemistic names such as Real Jobs NC, Americans for Prosperity, and Civitas Action. These organizations have unleashed hundreds of thousands of dollars attacking Democratic candidates in an attempt by one man, ARCO, to do nothing less than buy our state's legislature. Reports filed with the North Carolina Board of Elections put the expenditures at this election cycle totaling close to $2.1 million overall. So we're asking our nearly 3 million registered Democrats, like-minded independent voters, and moderate Republicans to join with us and take a pledge denouncing this attempted corporate takeover of our state's government. Numerous reports and studies have shown that the organizations tied to Mr. Pope, that these organizations that I mentioned previously are all tied to one man and his company, ARCO and Variety Wholesalers. Mr. Pope, multi-millionaire, ultra-right-wing, extremist political operative, is no new entity in North Carolina politics. Most recently, he was widely credited for successfully funding an effort to place a number of extreme candidates on the Wake County School Board, the same school board that now has parents and children bewildered about where they will attend school and whether or not all North Carolina children will receive an equal education. Pope's company, Variety Wholesalers, has directed hundreds of thousands of dollars, profits taken from hardworking North Carolinians who shop at his stores, to fund organizations attacking Democratic candidates. And it's not just in 1 or 2 races, but it's in more than 20 legislative districts in 48 counties across the state. So I'd ask you all to imagine the chilling effect that could take place if ARCO was successful in his legislative endeavor, as he has been in Wake County in the school board race. Imagine a multi-millionaire who has an extremist agenda deciding who represents nearly half of our state. We believe that we have an obligation to the voters of North Carolina, as I said, Democrats, Independents, and Republicans alike, to shine a bright light on an attempt by one man to buy our state's government. Starting today, the North Carolina Democratic Party's website will provide a list of all the candidates throughout the state who have profited from campaign expenditures linked to Mr. Pope and his organizations. We will also be initiating a petition drive, collecting pledges from North Carolinians who care about fair elections and honest government, to provide them a list of locations for all Variety Wholesaler properties in North Carolina and asking them to boycott these entities. Now, just a brief word about Variety Wholesalers as a group. It's no secret that Rose's stores and the like provide a shopping option for North Carolinians attempting to stretch a dollar. As a matter of fact, the company's own website selection criteria for new stores says that they require new stores to locate in communities that have a minimum 25% African American population within 5 miles and a median household income of $40,000 or less. But we believe that these hardworking North Carolinians would not patronize Variety stores if they knew that the money they were spending there was going to attack the very candidates who support programs that help their families. It's shameful for our Pope and Variety Wholesalers to be directing money spent by these hardworking families to candidates who would dismantle all of the protections Democrats have fought so hard for. Public education for all, strong community college system, job training programs, equal opportunity for all, providing a safety net for those who have lost their jobs in their struggle. And so today, we call on all North Carolinians to join us, to stand together and say enough is enough. To vote with your pocketbook by no longer patronizing Variety stores, and to make sure that you are casting your ballot for Democratic candidates either today through the end of early vote and then next Tuesday. With that, I will conclude my prepared remarks and I'm glad to take any questions.